Is AI-generated content original enough for copyright? Imagine a world where computers can create art, write stories, or compose music all on their own. It sounds exciting, but it also raises questions about who owns that work. The big question is whether content made by artificial intelligence is original enough to get copyright protection. Copyright law protects works that are created by humans and show some level of creativity. If a work is entirely made by a machine without human input, it usually doesn't qualify. Copyright law says that for a work to be protected, it must be the result of human effort and imagination. If an AI system just produces content based on its programming or training data without any meaningful human guidance, it generally cannot be copyrighted. Recent legal decisions support this idea. For example, if someone inputs a prompt into an AI tool and the AI produces a text or image without any further human changes, that work is not eligible for copyright. However, if a person uses an AI tool and then makes significant modifications or adds their own creative touches, the resulting work might be protected. For instance, if a designer starts with an AI-generated sketch and then alters it substantially to create a final piece, the human's input can qualify as authorship. The key is whether the human contribution is enough to be considered a creative act. This has practical effects for businesses and creators. If a company uses AI to generate content without adding their own creative input, they might not be able to claim copyright. Instead, they could rely on other legal protections like contracts or trade secrets to control how the content is used. Another important aspect is training AI models with copyrighted works. If an AI is trained on protected content and then produces outputs that closely resemble those works, it could lead to copyright infringement issues. Courts are still figuring out how to handle these cases, but the main idea is that using copyrighted material without permission to train AI might violate the rights of the original creators. In summary, AI-generated content is only eligible for copyright if a human has made a meaningful creative contribution. Fully automated outputs usually can't be copyrighted, but works with human input can be. This distinction is important for anyone using AI tools to create digital content, as it affects how they can protect and own their work. As AI continues to evolve, legal standards will likely develop further to clarify these issues.